How do you interpret IEP reevaluation results? Imagine sitting down with a set of puzzle pieces that show how a student is doing in school. Interpreting IEP reevaluation results is like figuring out what the completed picture tells us about the child's needs. When a student's IEP is reviewed, it's because either it's been 3 years since the last review or someone requested it. The goal is to see if the student still qualifies for special education services and if their current plan fits their needs. The process starts with looking at all the data collected. This includes formal assessments like cognitive tests, academic evaluations, speech or behavioral assessments, and informal info like teacher notes, classroom performance, and input from parents. Combining all this gives a clear view of what the student can do now and where they might need help. Next, the team asks if the student still qualifies for special education. If the data shows they no longer meet the criteria for a disability, the team might suggest ending services. But if they still qualify, the team looks at how well the student is doing with their current goals. Are they making progress? Are they meeting the objectives set in the last IEP? This helps decide if the goals need to be adjusted or if new supports are necessary. The team then considers whether the existing IEP is still the best plan for the student. Maybe the goals need to be more challenging or the supports need to be stronger. Sometimes, the placement or accommodations might need to change to better support the student's learning. Parents and the student, when appropriate, should be part of this process. Their insights about what's working and what's not are important. They can share observations about how the student is doing at home or in other settings. Finally, if new assessments were done, the team reviews those results to make final decisions. They will update the IEP if needed and share the new plan with the parents quickly. Understanding these results helps families and educators make sure the student's educational plan is still right for them. It's about making sure supports are effective and adjusting them when necessary. When you interpret reevaluation results, you're really looking at the whole picture of the student's current abilities, needs, and progress. This way, the student gets the right help to succeed in school.